Hey Capricorns, welcome to your motherfucking reading. Happy motherfucking October. This is gonna be your October 2020 reading. Thank you for coming back, and if you're new, welcome to our space. I've worked really hard to make this a place where we can have fun, but also feel like we can grow and face some of those aspects of ourselves that can be kind of uncomfortable, and have a space that feels safe to look at those aspects of ourselves that are uncomfortable. Okay, card just popped out, Knight of Swords reversed. So please remember to hit that subscribe button. You're helping my channel grow, as well as sharing these videos if you found something to be informative or touched you in some way. For sure it will touch somebody else as well. So please share these videos with your families and friends. I do additional readings every Tuesday and Fridays on Instagram at grateful_Drake. So anytime you can catch a free reading, hey, why not? So go ahead and give your girl a follow over there. And something that I found to be useful is checking my moon and rising sign videos as well. They give you additional perspectives. They, for me, always touch on like, it could be the same format, but it touches on a whole different area of your life. So those are really cool when I discovered those, okay? So give those a shot. Again, thank you for coming back. And welcome to this space if you're new. Capricorns, let's get into your motherfucking reading. October 2020, or whenever it finds you, is the best time for you. Thank you. I forgot to tell you what I'm doing for these readings today. So first of all, we're going to take a general temperature. That's what I just did for the energies in your life at this time. Then we're going to go into a love reading, and then we're going to go into career / finance / passions. Okay, so I pulled you 5 cards for this part of your reading. The first card that's popping out at me is the soulmate card, okay? 2 of Cups, okay? So either this is a situation with a loved one that you're dealing with at this time, or it has to do with self-love. You'll know which it is, but it's deep. This card comes up in the center, and it came up right, which tells me you're deeply healing. Oh, yes. So you are doing some deep healing work. Could be with self, okay? There may have been somebody in your life that was incredibly volatile. This is somebody who is just a terrible communicator, okay? Knight of Swords reverse is like the worst. All of the knights, if they're reversed, are a bummer. But some are worse than others. And for me, the Knight of Swords is one of the worst because he's just very volatile with his words, okay? So there may be something that you're working on healing with somebody who had this type of energy. Following him is the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, which is like, damn, great outcomes. This is like soulmated fulfillment. This is self-fulfillment, self-love. Relationships with others that are, if that's 3, we're taking them. Yep. Nope, it's 4. Let's take them. I stared at them for too long. Okay. So we're looking at a situation that feels really beautiful. Okay. I feel like you're doing healing work. Okay. Like there was this situation that was really volatile, but quickly we have the 10 of Cups, which shows me like bright. And then the 2 of Cups, which is the healing for me. So there was something here that was volatile. we're moving into this brightness. It feels like you're really taking a look at things. Followed by six of swords, which is like you've made up your mind. You're taking a stance with this situation and you're moving on. Feels like there was a wish that you made that isn't quite coming to fruition the way you thought it would. And it may still be on the table for you. Let me see if I can get a yes or no. Is this wish still on the table? Is this wish still available? Is this wish still on the table? Is this wish still available? Is this wish... I think I'm going to take that one. Yeah. Let go. So there's some aspect to this wish that's important for you to let go or let go of. It doesn't say let go of it, but there's something that needs to be released, right? It does feel like you guys are doing that though. It does feel like you're taking this time to be introspective and kind of look at yourself, look at the relationship or look at relationship themes, and you're moving on. Okay. So there's some issue here, and it does feel like maybe this wish had something to do with this person that ended up being very volatile. Okay. Like these are the only two reversals. So like the wish kind of came to you, but it like was not what you thought it would be. Okay. So there's some sort of releasing control that you're going to have to do. Okay. So I meant to only pull 3 clarifying cards for you guys, but 4 popped out. So I took them. And what I see here is like a crossroads for you. You're at a crossroads and you have a choice to make. It could be direction. It could be travel. It could be choosing between 2 people. It could be just making a choice, okay? It's also a 2, so we're looking at couples, okay? So I feel like it could be any of the above, you know what I'm saying? But it's reversed. So it feels like this choice, almost like you've decided not to make it, or you don't want to make it, or you're not looking at it anymore. There's something here, okay? It's quickly followed by the Queen of Swords upright, okay? So we're looking at clear mental clarity. Mental thought, seeing the situation for what it is, okay? This is extremely powerful mastery of the things that we're seeing. It's like, but you're not gonna fucking tell me that this is a fucking duck when I know it's a fucking goose. Quit fucking playing with me. That's how I feel. Okay, so there is a situation that felt like overwhelmed and fuck, what do I do? And shit, I gotta make a choice. And then it's like, fuck that shit. Enough is a fucking enough, okay? There's some opportunity that has kind of come around for you time and time again, maybe with somebody, maybe just in general within this situation. Maybe the opportunity was this kind of coming together with somebody, or the opportunity was and it could be both at the same time, not only dealing with this other person, but the opportunity of learning self-love and self-development, okay? So the opportunity, the Wheel of Fortune card, comes reverse, okay? So it's a very lucky card, but it comes reverse. So that kind of tells me that it's kind of come around again and again and again and again, but it's still showing up for you. So they're letting you know, like, it's here again, and you can pass it up again, bruh. So you got to just make up your mind and figure out like whether or not you're going to actually move through it this time, or you're going to ignore it. The payoff is grand, is great. You get 9 of Pentacles, which is like, I mean, but she's like, she's the absolute cultivation of money, riches, and wealth. But if you're not thinking about money like that, this is just having all the things in this lifetime that would make you feel fulfilled. Okay, this is having nice things, but it's upright. So she's grounded and she's humble about it. She appreciates what she has. She is grateful for what she has. Okay, so there is a lesson here That's happening big time. You guys got one major arcana card. Uno. Solamente uno. So kind of what that tells me, with whatever you're going through at this time, the main theme for you is the Wheel of Fortune. But it's reversed. The Wheel of Fortune is a very lucky, opportune card. So it's important for you guys to see the opportunity for what it is. Don't overlook it again. Okay? And really dive into what you need to dive into in order to manifest whatever it is you're trying to work on, okay? There's something that you need to let something go though, okay? So I was aiming for 1, but 2 popped out. I'm going to take this one because it keeps falling over. 3 came out. Ooh, nice. Wow. Uh-oh, I hear the po-pos. Wow. You guys got the Hierophant. I was like, you only got one major arcana card, and then I meant to only pull one, because this deck, for some reason, when I use this deck, majors always come out. Like, there's always, like, I feel like it's never just, like, I always get hella majors that come out. And, of course, the Hierophant and the Star show up, which are major arcana cards. So these are girlfriend, boyfriend, homie. Let me tell you, if you can take this opportunity and develop whatever this is that needs to be developed, the Hierophant is the path. He comes here. He shows up here. He's the path of deep, intuitive fulfillment, but he's the spiritual guide. He's a spiritual guide. He's a teacher. He's a spiritual teacher. Okay? Then 3 of Wands comes, showing kind of an ending to this cycle. And then the Star card, like living your highest potential, living your truth, and stepping into your power, and doing those things that make you feel that really make you shine bright like a diamond. So that was just the general part of the reading. That was the temperature taking. That's funny. So let's get into love. I'm a little bit nervous. Oh yeah. Love for Capricorn, please. I'm shuffling these good, so y'all better take a potty break. No, I'm not just gonna shuffle for that long. Wow. Wow, guys. They all came up right. The tables are going to turn for you. If there's been something that has felt very unfair in your relationships or in your life at this time, tables are going to turn. Sorry, that was kind of gross. I'm Moko. You got the Justice card that came out first. It comes up right. So we're looking at balancing things. It's also the card of Libra. The next major arcana that shows up is the Strength card, card of Leo. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just letting you know what the associations are. But it's really the path, and it's the lesson of learning how to let go. Crazy, right? It's the relinquishing control card. It's the let go card. So it comes up right. So it shows you are, if you don't feel like you're mastering it, you're well on your way. Like you really have a good grasp of this lesson of like learning how to let it go. The next major arcana card we have is the Fool. I'm so glad he comes up right, because he's the lesson of being carefree, like a child, just being so willing to start something new and to just venture off and really see what the future holds for him. Okay, I believe this is in regards to somebody who was either taking advantage or some situation that was really stealing your peace of mind. Either that or there's some aspect, you know, my homegirl at ocean underscore or underscore on Instagram. Yes, she had this whole new ass meaning for this card, which I think is cool. And I'm gonna bring it in here because it makes sense. You could just be, whatever is happening within your love life or relationships or whatever, you're taking back what's yours. You're taking back what's rightfully yours because somebody may have been unfair. There is a new beginning here showing for you. Page of Wands shows up. Something that you feel quite proud about, okay? Or somebody looking at you with great pride, okay? There's pride in this card. It's something new, it's passionate, it's creative. Lots of yellow, guys. Feels like October is going to be a good month for you guys. Wow, the sun card came in the center. I say lots of yellow, guys. The sun card shows up. Look at this naked baby. Super happy and joyful. It's one of the most joyous cards of the deck. Happy baby. Sunshine. Great outcomes, okay? Hard work is still required for you to move forward. So we had this Page of Wands when I'm like somebody, you know, feeling pride and doing something, maybe even having to do with writing or drawing, almost like coloring. Why is it? Oh, because my kindergartner is doing a lot of coloring lately for school. So just being creative with our hands, okay? It's like a pen, right? It's kind of like a pen here. So, your path for the month of October is going to require continued hard work, okay? You're going to keep moving forward. You're going to keep making things happen. Okay? You do have the Sun card that follows up after that, but then we have the reverse Seven of Cups. So we have 2 sevens on the board. 7. Well, 7 to me is like a lucky number because it reminds me of, like, you know, when you go to gamble. Lucky number 7. But what does this say? 7. I trust myself. Wow. I trust myself is a key word for number 7. Now, we have 7 of Cups reversed, which talks about being stuck with a choice that we made. Okay? So perhaps there's an element to your relationships, your love life, something like that, where you feel like, shit, am I stuck with this choice? It also talks about not being grounded and being maybe even a little bit greedy. It talks about not being honest with yourself. It's the only card that shows up that kind of makes me feel like, oh, but what is this? So it's just important information to know that you're supposed to stay grounded. You know, kind of, it's good to have your head in the clouds a little bit, but you want to stay grounded. And know that there is no choice, really, unless you go to prison, that, like, you're stuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have the ability to, you know, maneuver things and make things better. Woo! The Tower card, yeah. So there is some, within your relationships, your love life, there is some major breakdown of something. So I pulled you 1 card from that deck. So that's kind of like the theme going underneath. But the cards that came prior are really strong. So this is probably a situation that you have been aware of, maybe for quite some time. Either that, or you've been able to go through it in a way that feels detached enough. You know what I'm saying? So you've seen it, you knew it was happening, you prepared yourself for it. Yes, it's crumbling down, but you're aware, like, the tables are turning in your favor. You're taking back what's yours. Okay, you're mastering letting go and surrendering to what is. Okay, you're beginning anew. You're starting something new and passionate and creative, and you're taking a leap of faith. Okay, hard work is indicated here. A great bright outcome is indicated, but we just want to stay grounded. Sometimes we can get too lost up in here. Maybe this whole situation is happening because you made a choice based out of something that looked shiny. You know what I mean? Like when we pick partners, I had a dude want to like be with me, and I think it was because he didn't really, he was just kind of, look, I am not glitzy and glamoury at all, but I can be, but like sometimes we pick partners because of what we think they will provide, what we think they look like, what we think or what they have on the exterior, when really we don't really know what that person is really about. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Yeah. Let's move into career, finances, and or passions, shall we, Capricorns? Look. Wheel of Fortune and Page of Pentacles. These are opportunities coming in for you guys. Planting a new seed. Open the door. Use the door, okay? Use the door. Oh shit, there she go again. Okay. Career, finances, passion. Oh wow. So somebody's having a tough time. Look, and I don't mean to do that, but and then even under here. So look. So 8 of Swords and 10 of Swords, and then under here was 9 of Swords. So we have a lot of heavy energy. A lot of heavy stuff happening for you guys within career or passions or lack thereof of passions. Okay, so you could be in a career that you feel stuck in. You could be in a situation financially that you feel like there's no way out. You don't feel like you deserve. Maybe there may be kind of an issue with feeling enough self-worth. However, we end off really, really cool with the Knight of Cups at the end, which is like a proposition of something that would be fulfilling. Okay, moving into the future. Okay, look at all these cards that come prior. Okay, Ace of Cups reversed, not feeling like we deserve to have emotional fulfillment. Feeling stuck and trapped. Feeling, over it. The good thing about this is when it's reversed, it shows like an awareness of the truth. And like, once we know and once we know better, we can do better. So that's the good thing about this card, is once we become aware, then we can make some changes. And then the Sun card follows, but it's reversed, so it shows like your joy being blocked. Okay, so damn, that's deep. Let me pull some more cards for this. That was like boom, 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 boom. Pretty easy to see. My dog. You okay over there, sis? Oh. You alright? I'm almost done. Don't look so sad. She's looking at me like I'm denying her needs. She's like, I got this look. Trying to learn how to stop cracking my knuckles on camera. Okay, so look at this. You're in a, like, it feels like a bit of a crossroads. There's some generational pattern that needs to be broken. You possibly are in a career or a line of work that makes you feel that is rooted from the lessons you learned growing up. Okay, there is two of Pentacles, crossroads, choices, decisions, travel this way or that way. Right? Juggling. You have these two things, and they're pentacles, which is our money, things of the earth. To the right of that, we have Knight of Wands, which is hard work. You got this in, where was that 10? Anyway, it's about coming out of battle. Knight of Wands is you're coming out of a phase that feels very heavy, which is what showed up here. But look at her, victorious. She got this, boo. She's got this. So this is accumulating that which would make you feel really excited about your life. Okay, so she's really building it up, bringing it together. And then look, Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. In this deck, it's so pretty. Look, it's like look at the roots. It's like a seed that's being nourished and developed. It's about deserving. I feel deserving of wealth and abundance. I feel deserving of having things that would fulfill me. Okay, so even though at the top here we have a situation that feels pretty restrictive and kind of like depressing, even so, there's something here either beneath the surface or on the horizon that would be very abundant for you. But there's a choice that you're gonna have to make. You know, you're gonna have to choose yourself. You're gonna have to choose like what the world wants for you. You know, and that can be really difficult because, well, what the world wants for us is what's acceptable. So that can be difficult. Let me pull you guys real quick. This will do one of these, please. Third house, perception. Wow. So swords are perception cards. These are about perception, how we see the world, how we perceive the world, how we hear information, how do we hear, 5 people can hear the same thing and we're all going to perceive it differently, right? Because we have different life experiences. So you got third house, which deals with perception. So in order to move forward with your career, with how you make money, with your passions in life, there's going to have to be an adjustment with how you perceive yourself and where you fit into this whole ridiculous thing we're going through down here. It's not ridiculous, but sometimes I'll be like, fuck, this is crazy down here what we're going through. It's crazy, man. So anyway, that's going to conclude your reading, Capricorns. I fucking love you guys. Don't forget to check your moon and rising signs. Please hit that subscribe button. Share my shit. I'd appreciate it. Love you guys. Take care.